Right. Today, number patterns. Number patterns. Right. Can you tell me what do you know about number pattern? Monadan, are you guys familiar with the number patterns? Familiarized them? Right. Tell me. What do you know about number pattern? Monadan.
Triangular number.
Super. Excellent. Then what else? Okay.
Square number.
Yes, pure number. Super. Right. Then what else?
Odd
Well,
number.
super. And Suda.
Even number.
Right. Okay.
Composite number.
Yep. Okay.
Prime
Suda. Avda?
prime number.
Hirusha, can you please tell me?
Prime number.
Yeah. Prime number is not a pattern. Prime number is a pattern. There is no pattern for prime numbers. Right? So,
Mixed numbers.
what is Tira?
Mixed numbers.
I'm not clear.
The mixed patterns.
Can you send me a message?
The even numbers.
Even numbers. Yep. Right? So you guys know about
Prime numbers. Odd number.
yeah, odd number. Okay, Chirath had the mixed numbers. No. Okay. Mixed number is not a number pattern.
Multipliers of 4.
Super one. That is one of the expected answers. Sir, I got your message. Super. Okay. Keep it up. Haril. Right? Okay. Later send it to me right via WhatsApp. WhatsApp page through evan right? Sir. The link. Right? Alright. Okay, buddy. So yes, multiples of 4, multiples of 2, right? Multiples of 3, even numbers, odd numbers.
Divisible.
Huh?
Divisible by 4 or 5 6. Like.
Yep. Divisible by 5. Number pattern which is divisible by 5 starting from 100. 100 divided by 5. 20. 20 divided by 5. Right? 4. 4 divided by 5. Can you do that? No. It ends up in 4. It ends up in 4. Or else you can do 5, 10, 15. That is again multiples of 5 on the other way. 15, 20, 25 multiples of 5 or divisible by 5 on the other hand. Right? So you guys know about number pattern. So no need to do this. You guys know number patterns. Number patterns that not. Shall we begin the second lesson? They will listen. No, there is lot more to learn. Okay, so first page. Right. Udame, this tune is different from others. I mean, not this tune, the tune made by me. I am the maker. These tunes are very different from other tunes. Other tunes, already. You can read this and understand. Now, this is a flow. There is a flow in this tube. Flow you can understand yourself. What are the so what make it pattern? There is a pattern. What is to be next? What I need to do the next step? In next step, what I need to do? Blah blah blah. Very easy. So if you complete this tune, you can be a genius, as I said earlier. So first let us identify what is a number pattern and its elements. right? So the first subtitle is number patterns are and terms of a number pattern, right? Number patterns and terms of a number pattern, right? First, let us identify what is a number pattern and its elements, right? And its elements. Okay. So, shall we write the definition of a number pattern? So, I have given you some space there. What is a number pattern, right? So, let's write. I will write it in the board. Right. What is a number pattern? Write down when numbers are written in. You can write it with me. When numbers are written in a certain order, according to a, I will explain this later. According to a specific method, right? Specific method. Specific method or a rule or rule, right? Starting from a certain number. Starting from a certain number is called a number pattern. Is called a number pattern, right? Right. So what is this? What we call this? How we are going to identify a number pattern? Right? So these are the properties of a number pattern. හරිද? මේවා තමයි properties of a number pattern. Right? පුතේ ලියන්න ටක් ගාලා ලියන්න. Please write it quickly. මේක ටක් ගාලා ලියන්න. හරි?
Sir, I wrote it.
Right. Okay. So guys, if you have
finished.
okay. Hari. So what is the number pattern? When numbers are written in a certain order, there should be a certain order. What is called order? Certain order. What are the orders that you know? Can anyone tell me? What are the orders? Number patterns or whatever the
Descending order, ascending order.
yes, super.
Multiple suffix.
Yes, super.
Multiple suffix.
Right? So no. So certain order ni. Ascending order, descending order. Yes, in ascending order or descending order, according to a specific method to rule. Right? Specific method to rule. What is this? Specific method or rule?
Multiple of 6.
Super. Multiples of 2. Multiples of 6. Right? 1 followed by 2. 1 followed by 2. Right? Specific method. Rule. Each and every number you are going to add 1. Right? To each and every number, each and every term you are going to add 1. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 1, 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Blah, blah, blah. 1 plus 1, 2. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 1, 4. Number pattern. Right? Specific method to rule. Right? Starting from a certain number. Why is that? Starting from a certain number. We need to give a starting point for that specific number sequence, specific number pattern. If we want to write down a number pattern, there should be a starting point according to a specific method to rule in a certain order. Those are the 3 most important things that you need to remember. Certain order, right? This one, right? This one, or this one, and this one, right? In a number sequence, if you can identify certain order with a specific method or rule, right, starting from a certain number, then it is called a number pattern. So, for a number pattern, there should be a certain order, and according to the specific method, right, or rule, right, and starting from a certain number. So those are the 3 things that you need to remember if you want to identify a number pattern. Right? Keep these things in your mind. Certain order, specific method or rule, certain number. Right? Nothing else than that. Then it is called a number pattern. Right? Okay. So I have given an example here. So what I want you to do is now, first of all, focus on the board. Focus on the board. Right? So this is my example. Right? 2, 4, 6, 8. Now, what is the order of this number pattern? What the order is?
2 by 2.
Even numbers. Multiply of 4. 2.
No. Order.
Even numbers.
Certain order.
Yeah, I am asking what is the certain order of this number pattern?
2 by 2.
No.
Multiples of 2.
Even number.
Even number.
No.
Multiples of 2.
No.
Ascending order.
Ascending order.
Ascending order.
Yeah, ascending order. Yep. ඔන්න දැක්කද මොකද උනේ? මම කියපුවා ආගෙන ඉඳලා නෑනේ. හරි? මම කිව්වා ආගෙන ඉඳලා නෑ. මම කිව්වා when I said I asked you what is called the order, certain order, and I asked you to tell what are the orders that you know. You guys told me ascending order and descending order. Now I am asking what is the order of this number pattern? ඔයාලා කියන ආරකලෝ මේකලෝ blah blah blah. Where are you? In the earth or heaven? මෙහෙදීටියේ පෘථිවියද නැත්නම් දිව්‍ය ලෝකෙද? So this number pattern is in ascending order. Smallest number to biggest number. Ascending order. Ascending order. Now, specific method. Now it is correct. Specific method. There are several specific methods. Now I will show you one. I will show you one. Now look at the board. Same thing I will take. Don't write. No need to write this one. Make a unknown everything. I want you to understand. Right? 2468. 2468. And this number pattern is starting from a certain number. That certain number is 2. Starting number. Don't write. Don't write. Look at the board. Move the mic. Starting number. Name is starting number. Then Buddha, right? What is the method to rule? There are several ways. There are several ways to form this number pattern. Here we have 2, here we have 4. What is the first way? If I add to this number 2, I am going to add 2. 2 plus 2, 4. I can obtain this one. Then I am going to do repeat the same thing. I am going to add again 2 to this. 4 plus 2, 6. Again I can obtain it. Right? Again I am going to add 2. 6 plus 2, 8. Okay. I can obtain that. Right? So starting point is 2. And each and every term I am going to add 2. Then I can form this number pattern. That is one way. Right? What is the other way? I will write this again. You can say even numbers. Yes, these are even numbers. Right? That is a specific rule law method. Right? And what if I do that? 2 times 1. 2. 2 times 2. 4. 2 times 3. 6. 2 times 4. 8. And also I can tell, so this is the first way. This is the second way. Third thing is, you guys know these are even numbers. Right? So this is a rule, even numbers. This is a method. This is a method. And you guys know this. Right? To each and every term I am going to add 2 so that I can obtain this number pattern. And if I use the multiples of 2, I can obtain that. 2 times 1, 2, 2 times 2, 4, 2 times 3, 6, 2 times 4, 8. And also, you know, these 2, 4, 6, and 8 are even numbers. Right? All of these are correct. True. Right? You are hurry. Right? Right. So, can you please write these things? Right? I think you have enough space if you start from under example term. Put it clear. Right? Write it small. This one, this one, this one.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Farah.
I wrote in exercise book.
Huh? Extra.
I wrote in exercise book.
Right, okay. Doesn't matter. Right. Now the Janutri, if you say even numbers, it is also correct. Doesn't matter. Right? Doesn't matter. Good question, huh? Good question. It doesn't matter. It is correct. Right. Today, if you finish writing, you can send me D for done to the chat. If you finish writing, you can send me D for done. Right. Okay, super. Right. So, the other thing that you need to understand is, and the other thing that you need to understand is, these things are very important. හරිද? මේවා පට්ට වැදගත් පුතේ. හරිද? හොඳට මතක තියාගන්න. පොඩි දේවල් ටිකක් තියෙන්නේ. හරිද? If you see this number pattern, right? If you see this number pattern, there are four terms. If you see this number pattern, there are four terms. හරිද? For this term, right? There are four numbers, right? Not terms. There are four numbers. What we call those numbers, අපි මොනවද මේ numbers වලට කියන්නේ? What we are going to call those numbers? We are going to tell them, right? To each and every number, we are going to tell them these each and every number is called terms. Each and every number is called a term. Right? Term. And this is also a term. Right? And this is also a term. Right? Don't write. This is our first term. Right? First term of the number pattern. Right? I will give you the time to write. Right? Don't be hurry. Right? This is your first term. Right? This is your second term. right? This is your third term. This is your fourth term. Right? So this is one of the basic things that you need to understand. This is one of the basic things that you need to understand. Alright? This is your first term. This is your second term. This is your third term. And this is your fourth term. Right? Right. And most importantly, if we want to separate, අපිට ඕනේ දෙන්නෙක්ව අයින් කරලා දාන්න. හරි. දැන් මේ ඉන්න අර දෙන්නෙක් කවුරුහරි යාළුවලා ඉන්න. හරි අපිට ඕනේ යාළුව අයින් කරලා දාන්න. මොකද කරන්නේ? මැදට දානවා comma එක. We are going to put a comma. Then these two numbers will be separated by a comma. Hari. So these two friends have been separated by using a comma. නේ? comma. comma. හරිද? බලන්න කමාවකට කරන්න පුළුවන් වැඩ. right දෙන්නෙක්ව වෙන් කරන්න පුළුවන්. හරි. separate කරන්න පුළුවන්. හරිද? මේ 2, 4, 6, 8. Right? Keep that in your mind. So in a specific number pattern, we are using the comma to separate two numbers, two terms. Right? We are going to use comma to separate two terms of a specific number pattern. Keep that in your mind. Please today write this and send me D to the chat once you complete. Send me D. Today, if you have any questions, you can ask from me.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, there.
Sir, we need to write it from that tute.
Yeah. It's your call. Tuto exercise book. Later you can fill out the tute or whatever. Right? You can send me D once you done. Right? To the chat. උදේ මම එහෙම අහනකම් ඉන්න ඕනේ නැහැ හරි. If you have any questions, you can ask from me හරිද? Right. Okay. Guys, කම්මැලිද? most important thing මේ පේනවනේ සර්ගේ වතුර බෝතලේ size එක. මේක මේ 2 liters. 2 liters හරි. මම මේකක් බොනවා මේ උදේ ඉඳලා හරි. නෑනකොට බොනවා එක. So you guys need to keep a water bottle. අම්මලා තාත්තලා ඉන්නවනේ. අම්මලා තාත්තලාට කියන්න. හැබැයි පුතේ මේ plastic use කරන්න එපා. හරිද? Don't use plastic bottles. මං ගාව තියෙන plastic එක but I am trying to change it to මොනවාද? glass bottle. විදුරු bottle එකකට. Don't use plastic bottles. It might cause you පිළිකා. cancers. cancer හැදෙන්න පුළුවන් මේ මේවා. හරිද? Plastic water bottles. And also if you are using plastic can petti, lunch box, right? Don't use them. Use aluminium or alloy, right? Some things there are good lunch box in the stores. Aluminium again, right? Stainless steel. Don't use plastics. It might cause cancers. ඒකට cancer හැදෙන්න පුළුවන් සම්භාවිතාව වැඩි. ඔයාලා වයසට යන්න කලින් ඇදිලා තියෙන්නේ cancer. Right? So I want to reduce this one. I want to remove this water bottle, right? Immediately. Right? I am finding a good 30 water bottle in glass. Right? But I couldn't find it yet. But ඔයාලන් කරනවා කලයක් තමයි ගෙනාගන්නේ. Right. Most of you guys have done පුතේ. හරිද? one important thing. Over there.
ඔය ටික නිසා අපි ඔක කලින් තිබ්බ ප්‍රශ්නේ ලියන්න ඕනද?
Ajira?
මේ ඕක ලියන්න කලින් තිබ්බ ප්‍රශ්න ටික ලියන්න ඕනද?
You might better write this one and this one only. This part, right? And this part.
සර් ටර්ම්ස් එක ලියන්න ඕනේ ටියුට් එකේ අංගන 2 4 6 8 එක උඩ නේද?
It doesn't, yeah, no, it doesn't matter, right? If you use this anywhere, right? You can write these terms, right? Like here, right? Round them and use arrows, right? Don't think too much. This is like an art. Mega podi චිත්‍රයක් විදියට ගන්න. Don't think too much. Puthe Netushi, do you have any questions? One dekka raise hands kar. Yeah. Break. Okay. Thank you. Hi. So puthe me මම වතුර බොන්න කිව්වේ ඇයි දන්නවද? හරිද? It will boost your memory. ඒකේ වාගේ memory එක boost කරනවා. හරිද? That is the first thing. It will boost your memory, right? And it will keep you energetic, right? When you are drinking water, it will keep you energetic. And after the break, I will tell you, right? From break you guys can have the break. Money. You guys have any song request? Any song request? මගේ playlist එක මම දානවා. Right? If you guys have any songs, right, apart from mine, you can say.
This is your brain.
Right, Budhi. Now I have some questions given, right, in the below of that number pattern series, right? I have given some questions in the below, right? Now I am going to give you the answers for them, right? So Buddha, what is this number pattern? What is this number pattern? You can write, right, even number pattern, right, or multiples of 2, right? Even number pattern or multiples of 2. Please write it. What is this number pattern? Even number pattern, right? Or multiples of 2. This number pattern, hey, even number pattern or multiples of 2, right? Right. Starting from which number? You can see it. Write it down. 2. Starting from which number? Number 2. Right? What is the order of the number pattern written in? Ascending order. Ascending order. What is the order of the number pattern written in? Ascending order. Write it. This is in small number to the biggest one. Right? Small number to the biggest. Ascending order. If you are writing in descending order, right? Biggest number to the smallest number. But here we have the smallest number to the biggest number, so that we can say ascending order. Ascending order. Right? Right. Okay. What is called a term? What is called a term? Right? So we know these things are terms. We know these things are terms. Terms. What is the definition? Definition is this. Right? So any single number any single number in the number pattern right? Any single number in the number pattern any single number in the number pattern is called a term. So that is the thing you need to remember. So this 2 is a single number. It is called a term. 4 is a single number. It is called a term. 6 is a single number. It is called a term. 8 is a single number. It is called a term. Right? Very easy. Any single number in the number pattern. It is called a term. Right. Then, can we count the terms of the number pattern? Can we count? Yes or no? Y or N? Can we count? In this number pattern, can we count the terms? Number of terms. Can we count the number of terms here? Yes or no? Y or N?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we can count. Right? So, we can count this one. Right? Clear? Yes. Write down yes. We can count. Then, how many terms are there in the above number pattern? How many terms? How many terms are there? Right? You can fill the blanks. 1, 2, 3, 4 terms. There are 4 terms. So, you have to write. Then how many terms are there in the above number pattern? 4 terms are there. 4 terms. Right. If all the things happen, right? Now I will tell you something.
Excuse me, sir.
Over there.
Sir, why we use commas කියන section එකට answer එක?
Yes. Why we use commas? Yes, Mama Giwa. I told you guys. Why we use commas?
Sir,
To
to
give a
separate
shade.
two numbers.
Yes. To separate 2 terms. Right? To separate 2 terms. That is why we are using commas. Right? To separate 2 terms. Right? Yes, Chanuti, thank you. Right? To separate 2 terms, we are using commas. Right? Right. I am going to now tell you something. Now look at the board. Now here we have a number pattern. Here we have a number pattern. Right? 2, 4, 6, 8. Right? Now don't write. Now you have to listen carefully. Now we have a number pattern. And we know we can count the number pattern. Right? Count the numbers. Count the terms. We can do this. We can do this. Count terms. We can count terms. And also there are 4 terms. If we count the terms in this number pattern, we can obtain 4 terms are there. We can obtain 4 terms are there. Okay. If there are 4 terms, so that is called we can countable it. This number pattern is countable. Right? We can count the number of terms. Right? We can finish counting. Can anyone say a specific one word if we are using, right? We can finish counting the terms. If we can finish something.
Now. Maybe or maybe not. Maybe or maybe not.
No.
Sir,
Huh?
excuse me, sir.
Over there. Yes, sir.
What was the answer for the last question?
Yeah, I am explaining this. I am explaining it. right? Right? I am explaining. Still, I am not going to give you the answer for that, right? Now, we can finish counting the numbers here. We can finish counting the numbers, right? Right? Now, is this finite or infinite? If we can finish counting, is that finite or infinite? ඒ මොකක්ද දෙයවි? අපි අහලා නැහැ එහෙම එකක්. අපි දන්නේ නැහැ. අනන්තයට කියන්නේ මොකද්ද? අනන්තයට if you cannot finish counting, we are saying අනන්තය.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Sudhi.
Sir, කලින් අහපු ප්‍රශ්න මොකක්ද?
මොකද පුතේ?
Sir, කලින් අහපු ප්‍රශ්න මොකක්ද?
මම පැහැදිලි කරා මම අන්තිම එක තමයි දැන් මේ කියන්නේ. Last
Okay, sir.
last question. I am explaining the last question now. හරිද? So still I didn't give you the answer for, then we can say above number pattern is blah blah blah. There is a question, right? So I am going to explain that now, right? There are 4 numbers and we can finish counting it. If we can finish counting, we are saying that finite. If we cannot finish counting, the number patterns, numbers in the number pattern, we are saying infinite. Infinite කියන්නේ අර සින්දුවුත් තියෙන අනන්තයට යන පාර දිගේ කියන. හරිද? අනන්තය. Infinite. හරිද? If we cannot finish counting, we are saying infinite. If we can finish counting, we are saying finite. හරිද? So Buddha, for the answer, like the answer for the last question, then we can say above number pattern is a finite number pattern. Why we are saying we can finish counting the numbers. Write down. Then we can say the above number pattern is a finite number pattern. F-I-N-I-T-E. Finite number pattern. Finite number pattern. Finite number pattern. Because we can finish counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 terms are there. We can finish counting so that this is a finite number pattern. Right. Now, what is inside the box? Right? What is the answer for the third one? 1, 2, 3. So for the third one, answer is ascending order. What is the order? They are asking what is the order? Order of the number pattern. Ascending order.
Okay,
Right?
sir.
Amina. Right? Right? So right. I will repeat it again.
Sir, what is the answer of third one?
What is the order of the number pattern? What is the order of number pattern? That's question name.
Yes, sir.
Ascending order. Right? Smallest to biggest name. Ascending order. Right? I will repeat this. What is the number pattern? Even number pattern? No. Multiples of 2. Starting from which number? Number 2. What is the order of the number pattern written in ascending order? What is called a term? I wrote it here. Any single number of the number pattern, right? Why we use comma? Venkaran to separate 2 terms. Can we count the terms? Yes, right? We can finish counting it 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 terms. Then how many terms are there in the above number pattern? 4 terms. Then we can say the above number pattern is a finite number pattern. Right? Finite number pattern. එතන ලස්සනට තියෙනවා. Explain වෙලා. Right? So inside the box, let's write, right?
Sir, what is the answer for ninth one?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Seventh one, no? Seventh one.
7th May? Ah.
Yeah.
How many terms are there, Chirath? How many terms? Can
4
you?
terms.
Ah?
4 terms, sir.
Ah, yeah, 4, 4. That should be the answer.
Sir, can you ask me ආපහු සර්ට කියන්න පුළුවන් ද answer ටික?
Hi, Mama Kian. Right? Right. What is this number pattern? Even number or multiples of 2. Even number pattern or multiples of 2. Starting from which number? Number 2. What is the order of the number pattern written in? What is the order? Ascend in order. Yes, super. What is called a term? Any single number, right, in the number pattern. Any single number in the number pattern. Right? Why we use comma? When karanna to separate two terms, right? To separate two terms. Can we count the terms? Yes. Then how many terms are there in the above number pattern? 4 terms. Then we can say the above number pattern is a finite number pattern. It's a finite number pattern. Right? Now we are going to fill the box. Inside the box, you have to write what is a finite number pattern. Right? What is a finite number pattern? Right? Inside the box, right? Write what is a finite number pattern. What is a finite number pattern? So let's write together. Finite number pattern is called
So, ඕක ටියුට් එකේදී ලියන්න ඕන නැත්නම් පොරේදී ලියන්න ඕන?
it's up to you, right? You can write those things in the tune or a separate book. Doesn't matter. Right?
ටියුට් එක කොහොමද?
Right? Tuto, whatever thing. Right? So finite number. Finite.
ටියුට් එක කොහෙද?
Tuto කොහෙද කියලා ආයේ නමයි දාන්නේ. මල ගෙලියයි. හරි. Finite number pattern is called where the number of terms right. This is the most important thing that you need to remember, right? Finite number pattern is called where the number of terms can finish counting. Finish counting. Most important thing. Finish counting. Right? So inside the box you have to write this one. Right? Here we have 4 terms only. Right? Not more than 4 terms. Only 4 terms. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 terms. So we can finish counting. So we can say finite number pattern. Finite. Finish counting. Finite finish counting. Right? Right. So let's go to the second one. So second one. let us write the odd numbers starting from 1, right? Below in ascending order. Please write 5 numbers of odd number pattern starting from 1. Can anyone, right? I want to see who's sent the first 5 terms starting from 1 of the odd numbers. Please send to the chat. I want to see who sent. Yeah, Chanu, they are sent. Let us go. Chanuji, kali type kara indala. First 5 terms, Puti. First 5 terms. Okay, nearby. Super. Excellent. Nearby. So please, Puta, please write those 5 terms, right? In the given space. Yeah, all of you guys are sending me. Super. Yeah. Right. Okay. So if I write the exam, if they ask question and I write the answer as finite number pattern. Yep. Yes. That means if they ask today, right? What is this number pattern finite or infinite? They will ask like that. So you have to write whether it is finite or infinite, right? Can finish counting or cannot finish counting. Can finish counting finite, cannot finish counting infinite. Right? Right. So you guys have sent me the answer correctly. හරිද? ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේ උත්තරේ එවලා තිනවා හරියට. හරි? So I will remove this part. මම මෙතන අයින් කරන්නම්. Right? Right. So Puda, the answer should be 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Right? Now this is something like previous. I will add something to the end. මම මේකේ අන්තිමටම, right? At the end of the number pattern, I will add something like 3 dots, comma, first dot, second dot, third dot. There are 3 dots at the end when the method, right? 3 dots, right? So I will highlight this. Here you have 3 dots, right? There are 3 dots at the end. Right. What is the meaning of these 3 dots? What is the meaning of these 3 dots?
So shall it
Infinity.
to be continue?
Super. Meaning of these 3 dots is to be continued, right? Not finish, right? Right? So I will write like this. 3 dots means to be continued, right? not finish. It can continue. Correct? Right. Now again, the questions. How many terms are there, right? Are there for above number pattern? How many terms? I don't know. මම දන්නේ නැහැ. Why is that? Why is that? Hey, how many terms are there in the above number pattern? මම දන්නේ නැහැ. ඔයාලා දන්නවද? Do you know guys how many terms are there?
There are no terms. 5 terms.
No.
No.
No 5 terms.
There are infinite terms.
There are five or more terms.
Yeah, there are 5 or more terms or infinite number of terms because 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 3 dots. 3 dots at the end. What is the meaning of the 3 dots? To be continued. What is the meaning of that? After 9, this number pattern will be continued. There is no ending. Right? There is no ending number. This can be continued up to infinity. අනන්තයට ගියයි. අර සින්දුව කසුන් කල්හර මේ මාතේ සින්දුව. අනන්තයට යන පාර දිගේ තමයි. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Right? Then 11, 13, 15, right? 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, blah, 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 blah. Up to infinity. It is continued. That is the meaning of these 3 dots. It will be continued. Right? To be continued. Right? That's why I said for the first one, how many terms are there? Yet I do not know. මන් දන්නේ නැහැ. හරි? මන් දන්නේ නැහැ. මම දන්නේ නැහැ. හරි? Can you finish counting? Can you finish counting? No, you cannot finish counting. Because it is continuing up to infinity. Right? No. You cannot finish counting. Alright? Since we cannot finish counting, we say it is what the previously we said for the finish counting infinite. Sorry, finite. අයියෝ උත්තරේ කියමු. හරි? Since we cannot finish counting, we say it is මොකද්ද? It is an infinite number pattern. Right? For third one, since we cannot finish counting, we say it is an infinite number pattern. Right? An infinite number pattern. Right? So Buddha, it says therefore to denote that at the end we put how many dots?
3 dots.
3 dots. So you have 2 blank spots, right? 3 dots. 3 dots at the end. Right? The meaning of 3 dots is to be continued up to infinity. To be continued up to infinity. Right? To be continued up to infinity. Right? 3 dots. 3 dots. Right? So Buddha, inside the box, what we are going to write? You can repair this. Make a repair කරන්න පුළුවන්. What is an infinite number pattern? Right? What is an infinite number pattern? Right? Infinite number pattern is called where the number of terms, right, cannot finish counting. Right?
Excuse me, sir.
Over there.
Sir, the question is what is infinite?
Yeah. Inside the box, you have to write what is available. What is an infinite? Right? What is an infinite number pattern? Right? What is an infinite number pattern? Infinite number pattern is called where the number of terms cannot finish counting. Cannot finish counting. If you cannot finish counting, we say it, right? We say it infinite, infinity, අනන්තයට.
Excuse me, sir.
Over there. Can.
මම සිග්නල් ප්‍රොබ්ලම් එකක් නිසා කට් වෙලා දැන් ජොයින් උනේ. කීවෙනි ප්‍රශ්නේද කරන්නේ?
So we are in page number 1, last box. Right? What is an infinite?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so these are the answers for the how many terms are there for about odd number pattern? Can you finish counting? No. Since we cannot finish counting, we say it an infinite number pattern. Right? Therefore, to denote that at the end, we put 3 dots at the end. Right? So inside the box, we have to write what is an infinite number pattern. Right? Infinite number pattern is called where the number of terms cannot finish counting. Cannot finish counting infinite. Right?
Okay, sir. Thank you.
හරි පුතේ. පුතේ ඒ වෙලාවට මේ මේකේ ස්ක්‍රීන්ෂොට් එකක් හරි ටග් කරලා ගහගන්න. So that you can write it later. So however I am sending the recording as well, doesn't matter. You can ask me also, right? For that time you have to take a screenshot. So if I write infinite for first question, is it? No, we cannot write infinite for the first question. Why is that? There is no 3 dots. For the first question, we didn't mention three dots at the end. So that we cannot put infinite number pattern for the first example. Right? 2, 4, 6, 8, only 4 terms. There is no any 3 dots at the end. There is no three dots at the end in the example number 1, previous one, the upper one, right? So that we cannot say infinite because we do not have 3 dots at the end. So it is finite, can finish counting. But here we have 3 dots. So we are saying it infinite because this is continuous. We do not know how many terms are there. Right? Don't know. Infinity. We cannot finish counting. Right. Right. Example number 1. Example number 1. The other page number 2. Right. Send me the answer to the chat and I want to see who finishes first. The number pattern of the prime numbers between 5 and 22. between 5 and 22. Send me the answer for the chat. Chat එකට දාන්න ටක් ගාලා. I want to see who finishes first. දඩස් ගාලා පුතේ මේ public chat එකට දාන්න main chat එකට. Not inbox. ඉරුෂ මම දැක්කේ පුතේ මේ ඔයාගේ song එක request එක. මම මේක list එකට දාගන්නවා.
That's okay, sir.
Okay, someone has sent me the answer. Okay, you have got the first place, but there is a doubt, Pute. When you define the prime numbers, right? Prime, when it comes to the prime numbers, there is a problem. So this is called, you have sent me odd numbers. Yes. So for the first place, I think yes, second, first place, Chirag, second, Chenuga. Chenutri 15 is 15 a prime number. Chenutri, please check. Is 15 a prime number? It's okay, Netmida. It's okay, it's okay. But sorry, I don't have it because you guys are here to make sure that you have the correct lead, correct guidance. Yeah, superb. Never. Right. Farad. Farad. Between what? Between 5 and 22. Between 5 and 22. Farad. Chanutha. Yes. Excellent. Chanudri. Yeah. Now it is correct. Haribudhe. Okay. Never. Superb. I will explain. I will come to the board and I will explain what is this. Yeah. Yes. You got the correct point. Haribudhe. Right. Here I have to over the case. Haribudhe case. What I want to know is, right? I wanted to understand, right? You guys know what are the prime numbers and what are the odd numbers. That is why I said to you guys to send me the answer to the chat. Chat so that I can understand you are in the correct way or wrong. Right? Some of you guys sent me the wrong answers. That is okay. So you guys are here to correct your methods, correct your answers. Doesn't matter. So normally, ඒකයි මම පුතේ මේ ක්ලාස් එක සාමාන්‍යයෙන් පැය දෙකමාරකට වඩා කරන්නේ. හරිද? ක්ලාස් එක පැය දෙකමාරක් තුනක් පැය කරන්නේ ඒකයි. Because I need to give you guys the full in detail things. හරිද? හොඳටම දෙන්න ඕන. හරිද? අර හොඳම එකෙන් ඔයාලට කියලා දෙන්න ඕනේ මම. Right? So I know you guys are little guys නේ පොඩි එවුන්නේ. Right? So there are a little bit of things. මම කැම්පස් ගිහිල්ලා ඉවරලා මේ ඔයාලට හරියට උගන්වන්න බැරි නම් වැඩක් නැහැ. හරි මම මේවා උගන්වන්නේ කැම්පස් එකේ විදියට. හරි කැම්පස් විදියට තමයි උගන්වන්නේ. So you guys will get a better knowledge from this. Right? So that is the important thing. Right, okay පුතේ. Example number 1, page 2. Example number 1, page 2. I will explain this. So now look at the board. Don't do anything. Example number 1. Example number 1. Now here we have to write the prime numbers between. Most important word, between. 5 and 22 in ascending order, right? Smallest to biggest. What are the numbers? Prime numbers. Alright, okay. So what we are telling prime numbers, what is the definition of prime number? What is the definition? This is an extra thing for your knowledge, extra thing. Right? The number, right, which needs to become a prime number, right? We call that particular number must only be divided by the number itself and number 1. Right? If we take a number, that number can be divided by using number 1 and number itself. For an example, right? Very basically, there should be 2 factors for a prime number. There should be only 2 factors for a prime number. Right? Those 2 factors are number 1 and the number itself. There should be no any other factors. Only 2 factors. There cannot be 3. Right? Only 2 factors there can be. Right? So that it would become a prime factor or prime number. Right? So shall we take 2? Number 2. What are the factors? We can divide number 2 by number 1. Okay. We can divide number 2 by itself. Right? Make 2 factors. Okay. 3. We can divide 3 by using 1. Okay. We can divide by 3. Divide 3 by itself as well. No any other number can be taken. 1, 3. 3 is a prime number. 5. I am giving you guys the explanation for prime numbers. Right? 5 can be divided by using 1, can be divided by using itself 5. There are no any factors. Only 2 factors. Prime number. 5 is a prime number. 7 can divide by 1, can divide by itself 7. 2 factors. Prime number 7. 9. Can this be a prime number? Make a prime number. Can this be a prime number?
No.
No. Why is that? Now think. Ethan, now think.
So, 3 multiplied 3 was 9.
There are
many.
yes.
9.
Yeah, there are more than 3 factors. Ne? What are the factors? What are the factors? 9 can be divided by 1. Okay. 9 can be divided by 3. Okay. Because 9 is a multiple of 3. Ne? And 9 can be divided by itself also. 9 divided by 9. How many factors are there? 3 factors. Ne? So this is not a prime number. Ne? 11. 11 can be divided by 1 and itself only. This is a prime number. 15. 15 can be divided by 1, 3, 5 and itself as well. 15. There are 4 factors. 15 can be divided by 1, can be divided by 3, can be divided by 5, can be divided by itself as well. 15. 4 factors. This is not a prime number. Only 2 factors can be there. Number 1 and the number itself. Correct? Keep that in your mind now. Right? So the prime numbers between 5 and 20. Between. We cannot include 5. We cannot include 22 because they are saying between. because they are saying between we cannot include 5 and we cannot include 22 for this number pad. Right? Larger than 5, lesser than 22. Right? So in ascending order, we have to write. After 5, what is the prime number we have? 7. 9 is not a prime number. Then 11, only 2 factors. Then 15 is not a prime number because it has 4 factors. Then 17, okay. Then 19, yes, 2 factors, 1 and 19. Then I have 20, no. 21, no. 22. So these are the answers.
Sir, isn't there supposed to be 13 as well?
Sorry, Chirag?
Isn't there supposed to be a 13 as well?
Yeah, 13. Sorry, brother. Thank you. Meter in no, yeah, 13 should be there. I missed one. 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. 5 numbers should be there. Right? Your answers are correct. All your answers are good. Right? Superb. Right. Hurry. Example number 2. Shall we do the example number 2? Send me the answers to the chat. The number pattern starting from 1. You guys need to send me 4 terms. First 4 terms. Right? This is cannot finish counting. You guys need to send first 4 terms. At least first 4 terms. This is an infinite one. Nah? This is an infinite one.
Repeat again.
Yeah. So you have to put 3 dots at the end. Yes, Gavimi got the first place. Second place, Chirat. Amina third. Pude main chat eකට දාන්න ඔයාලගේ answers ටික so that I can identify who is the first. Right? Chanudri got the fourth. Okay, super. Okay, guys. Ishka. Where is your one? So you have to check your answer. Right. Okay. So you guys know this one. Super. Okay, I will explain. Then we have to do the speed revision as well. Right? Example number 2. Square numbers. You have to write square numbers. Starting from 1. They are saying should start from 1. So that you need to know, check whether number 1 is a square number pattern or not. Yes. Right? How you are going to find the square number patterns? Right? If I write 1, 2, 3,
The 1, 2, 3, 4, they are multiplied by itself.
Itself. Super. Right? You have to multiply this number by itself. 1 multiplied by 1. So 1 multiplied by 1, 1. This is the first square number. Right? Second square number. Right? 2 multiplied by itself. 2 times 2, which gives you 4. Right? 3. 3 times 3. Right? 3 multiplied by itself. So the answer is 9. 1 is a square number. 4 is a square number. 9 is a square number. Right? 4 multiplied by 4. So it is 16. The square number. 5 multiplied by 5. 25. Right? 25. Square number. Right? So Uda, can anyone tell me previous example number 1, is it finite or infinite? Can finish count?
Infinite.
Infinite? Example number 1.
Finite.
5, 9. There are only 5. Example number 2. Is it finite
Infinite.
or yes,
Infinite.
infinite? If it is an infinite number pattern, you have to put how many dots at the end?
3 dots.
3 dots.
Yeah, super. 3 dots. So you can write the square number pattern starting from 1, 1, comma 4, comma 3, comma 9, comma 16, comma 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. Right? Only four or five terms are enough. Huh? Only 4 or 5 terms are enough. Right? Then you can put 1, 2, 3 dots at the end. 3 dots you can put at the end. Alright? Doesn't matter. Nitushi, the answer should be starting from 1. Either 1 is a square number pattern. Square number mean 1 is a square number. Right? So Nitushi should start from 1. Your answer. Right? 1, 4, 9, 16, 25. Blah blah blah. Not 24. Huh?
Okay, sir.
Yes, Amina. Prime numbers are continuing, but they are saying they have given you a limit between 5 and 22. Neither between 5 and 22. Right? So that is the place that you are going to identify whether that number pattern is infinite or finite. Right? They have given they have given a limitation between 5 and 22. They have given a limitation. Right? What a barrier so that it is a finite number pattern. Where this is an infinite number pattern because this continues starting from 1, no ending. They haven't given you any ending here. Right? Right. So I will stop the theory part from here. Theory let's go to the speed revision. Right? Let's go to the speed revision. Right? Right. එහෙනම් වතුර ටිකක් කියමු බොන්නකෝ. උදේ ඔළුව නමාගෙන එහෙම බලා ඉන්න එපා. ඔයාලට අමාරු වෙනවා.